How's it going out there? How's it going out there? How you doing? How's it going? How's it going? Is it doing well? Are you doing fine? We're all doing fine. Friday night fine. She's so fine that Friday night. She's so fine. She's so fine. Friday night. She's so fine. this? This is okay. This is nice. What is this reverberations? I'm in a dark hall. It's terrible. Not feeling it. Not feeling it. Needs to be spooky, man. This is a spooky vibe. That was I don't know. Spooky, eerie, something. Spooky. 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 What's happening? What's crack-a-lackin'? 1 o'clock a.m. Quarantine time, Friday night. Well, Saturday morning. What's going on, all the people out there? Do you guys like this siren? Just a constant reminder of alert, quarantine. Oh, I can. Yeah. Oh, we got some folks hanging out with us together tonight. Well, dude, it's in the morning. What time is it for you guys? That's always a interesting thing for me. I always like to know all these time zones, man. Blows my mind how half of us are sleeping while half of us are still awake. Well, more or less. You know what I'm trying to get at. The part of the superorganism is asleep, while part of the superorganism is alive. Sorry, I 1:55 a.m. Yeah, so we're all here together. We're all here together in this Greenwich Mean Time, -5 to -7, around that time. Solidarity for that time. Yeah. What do you guys think of what I was just doing there? There's some interesting things. I'm on my new computer. Oh my God, it's I'm breathing fresh air now with this thing. I was able to. These streams are going to become much more often. But we'll get back to it. Let's just get back to it. I'm glad you guys are doing all right out there on YouTube, Twitch, and the Facebook. We got Pop It, Alone Together. You know what? It was better. It was better with the music. We gotta keep that vibe flowing. Otherwise, we're gonna lose it. It's very important to keep riding the vibe. Ride it. You guys riding the vibe tonight? Hashtag riding the vibe. Riding the vibe as much as they can ride. Flying, that's right. DBL sided tape, double sided tape. It's better than single sided tape. Am I right? I got double sided tape. You know what? I threw it out. Oh no, here. Double sided tape. That's for you, baby. See this? This is serendipity, my friend. Have you met her? My friend Serendipity? She's nice. She's cousins of terror. Yeah, I know, it's cassette tape, I know. I'm playing with the names, I'm playing with the things, they're playing. We're playing. How does it go?
Like that.
How does it go?
Like that.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Let's get it. Let's do it. About to get beefy. You wanna get beefy? Yep. This is. I'm reading what you're reading. Double-sided tape still here. Pretty beggar coming in with an octopus. That's what I'm talking about. We're all getting down under the water. Under the water. That's where we're all at right now. Is this just too obscenely loud, or is it just perfect? Or is it obscenely loudly perfect? Or is that the same thing? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing tonight? Mr. Laser, I'm playing video games and listening to this dope ass music. That's dope. I was playing video games earlier. I played League of Legends with my cousin Shane, who was on the podcast Cullah Cast last week. Whatever effect that was is fucking cool. It was like a sweeping filter delay or some shit. It was like some sort of, I don't know. It was Ableton. It was the first time I used it, but it worked perfectly. It was like exactly what I was looking for. You know, vibe check. Tales of Gore and YouTube vibe check. That's right. Fucking vibe check. Let's check the vibes. Everybody check in with your vibes. You vibing good, vibing bad. It's a late night, Friday night. It's been a long week. I went outside for the first time in a couple days today, admittedly. Man, when I got a new computer and I just stayed in my room and built my computer and just, and set it up. Now it's working. It was perfect. This is perfect. Friday night. Video games, drinking beer, Hearthstone, League, Puzzle, Pirates. Those are all great things. I have a custom build. Actually, I'm making a video. I just started on Premiere this morning I've been filming the whole thing. So I'm going to do a whole walkthrough of all the different parts and all, what my build is. And I can, so it's going to be a video on YouTube. If you don't subscribe, go over to the YouTube. I'm going to put it on Facebook too, but YouTube is the main spot, but that'll come out in a couple days. So it's just like boom, boom. Oh, and this is the most important part, is there's a 9-week-old golden retriever puppy that is featured in this video. And this is the golden retriever puppy that my mother and little sister now, and my dad, have at my family home where I grew up. And man, this thing, 9 weeks old, bundle of joy. I'm hoping for the major SEOs. I'm gonna get right to the top of the page rank. I should just, what should the title be? Adorable puppy destroys custom PC, or I don't know. I feel like I got to bring that in. I feel like I got to bring in the puppy situation. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's switch it up. What do you think? I'm gonna switch it up. Play a little bit more. Maybe play for a little bit. Just, I'm just exploring with this stuff. I'm getting better at exploring. You know what I mean? So the first few times I was using this whole setup, it's every different environment that you're in is new, and you got to get accustomed to it, and you got to understand the ups and downs. And I would have been on here earlier, but I spent an hour troubleshooting. Something was wrong with. I now have my old laptop where I'm running through this interface, and then I have my new computer that's streaming, and I was using the same interface, the same everything, but I had a cable going in, and there was just nothing coming out of it. But when I put my headphones in it, I could hear it. But when I plugged into my interface, it just wasn't working. So I just restarted everything. I just tried something new. I was like, okay. And then one of it, like one of these things that I was working on worked, so I just rolled with it and it's working. So, man, it's just once you get the setup, once you get in the environment, is my point. Once you get through those, main troubleshooting issues, like things usually go pretty steady, stream wise. What GPU do I have? Oh, I thought you'd never ask. What GPU? I have the 570 Radeon, I think is what it is. XFX. I can open it up. XFX. Oh my God. It's something like that. Yeah, RX 570. And I have the AMD Ryzen 3. So I don't have like a really, really performance heavy build. Like I'm realizing my CPU has already been maxing out with what I've been doing. I'm like, God damn it. But still, it's so much better than this laptop that I had. And it's going to be much more reliable. And I'll be able to upgrade it and stuff. But I was, I stuck to a pretty good budget. I think the whole build was like $850 for like pretty new parts, and I got liquid cooling, and I was really focused on quiet, like making sure that it was quiet, and so most of the money was spent on like I think like a good fourth of that was just the case and the liquid cooling. So I have a double-sided tape. Streaming on a laptop is near impossible. I agree. I mean, I was able to do this setup because I just have one video source and one audio source, and it's not really that crazy. But once you start streaming, like, then my laptop would overheat. It would get like to 90, 100 degrees Celsius, and then my screen, I have two screens here. My screens would just start flickering. And then the stream would go out and then come back, and I would just be like, oh my God, this is so terrifying. I'm like, and yeah, so I got, I'm making a video of that. So I'll go through it all. I'm not a big spec nerd, and I'm not like too into like the performance and all that stuff. Like I it's important to me, but I'm much more looking for a practical like machine that I can use. I'm not really heavy in what new processors are coming out or everything. When I'm on the market, I start looking and researching. But I did that when I was in grade school and high school. I spent a lot of time building computers, and I think in my basement there was like 10 computers at one time. My dad would salvage. He taught me how to do it. So we would salvage all these different parts from his work, like Johnson Controls or something, and everyone would be throwing out all these old machines, or like they'd get new upgrades. And he would just take a bunch, and we had bins of old gear, like old just adapters and stuff. And he loved collecting it, and I would just rifle through that stuff and just be like, what is this? What is this? Oh my God! Old tape machines, old like flash machines, like these huge floppy disk ones. I don't know if you guys know that, like even what a fucking floppy disk is. But when I was really little, I remember installing games on floppy disk. I remember installing an operating system on floppy disk. It was Mac OS 7, I think it was, or something like that. I think it was OS 7. But anyway, yeah, it's cool. I've been telling people I've been resorting back to my high school days. I feel like I'm stuck in my studio or in my basement. At the time when I was younger, it was in the basement, and I just am making music and building computers and like programming, like not going to parties, not dating women. I didn't date anyone until college. Like I was just so like so taken over by just living in the music, and it was just so much fun. So I'm gonna play some fucking music, man. I'm gonna play some fucking music, man. Do you know what I mean, man? I'm trying to play the music, man. It's some sort of music that you got to listen to. You know what I mean, man? This is my ambiguous, some kind of Mexican mixed with like Swedish maybe. I don't know. Oh my god. Okay. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm starting to get tired and a little stir crazy. It's not stir crazy. I'm just starting to get tired. Let's try
a different vibe. Let's try something new. Something we've never done before. That's not true. I'm not going to try something I haven't done right now. I'm not that ballsy. Not yet. Not yet.
Okay. 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 I always hate doing this beatboxing part. Hold on. I need to make a beat. I need to make a beat.
Can you make a beat? Can you make a beat, please? Please, can I have a beat?
Excuse me there. Can I have a beat, please? To eat on my lily pad? Oh, I didn't do it. Lily pad. That was... I've done better. I busted it out. Off the grid. We're going off the grid, guys. That's fucking dope. But you know what we're gonna do? Because it's late, I'm getting tired. I'm gonna lower the tempo. So we're gonna be like... What's up? Who's still with me? Not, it's late now. Being in that state of mind is a little overwhelming. Coming here but it's nice to see all you guys are joining this, because I used to be able to gig all the time. I used to be able to go all around, play shows everywhere. And in 3 days I would have been on a tour over to the West Coast, but now I'm going to be in this space with you guys for the next couple months here, it seems like, at least. Yeah. Brendan Freeman in YouTube, definitely the best jam sesh yet. Yeah, man, I'm getting better at these things. It just takes practice, like everything. That's what I try to tell everyone. Like, if you want to get good at something, you just have to practice it over and over and over and over and over. And part of like what's happening, like, is I don't know, people have to be afraid to fail out in the open. That's the way I look at it. Like, half of this time I'm messing around. I don't know what scales I'm in. I don't know what keys I'm in. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I play something on the bass. I don't know I'm not thinking what key am I in. I'm like, oh, that's nice. And I'm just kind of going off of instinct. I probably should. But then I go to the keys and I'm like, oh shit, what key are we in? Oh wait, what scale are we in? Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. So half the time I'm like playing the wrong notes. So you guys are very, I think I'm learning with this, like, I can use this as experiments to play with different scales and stuff. Like, that's what I'm realizing, and that's what I've been trying to do. Is like, I want to just get competent with this. Bob Romans, hello from McKinney, Texas. Hey, I was just in McKinney, Texas not too long ago. I was I played the Groovy Coop, if you know that place. Shouts out to the Groovy Coop. But I feel like people have to be afraid. They shouldn't be afraid to fail out in the open. I think that's, honestly, it's what keeps me going. It's like what helps. It makes me aspire to do something great when I know there's responsibility behind it. I know that there's an audience, or I know that there's people watching, or I know that there's some pressure behind it. It makes it real, and it makes it like consequences. And so then you have to like act, and you have to like kind of draw from this instinct. And yeah, it's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be like, that's how I feel about performance in general. It's like when I first started performing, it was like I was always self-conscious and I'm always worrying about something. And with this live stream, like, there's all these things I need to be aware of. Like, I have my computer, I have like 2 different interfaces, like this whole like gain staging of like multiple different devices and all these different hardware chains, and then the software chains, all these different things, and monitors, and the streaming, and making sure that everything, it's just a lot to maintain. So like, the more and more I get comfortable with this space, the more I start to like be able to explore and be more creative, and me just like be in the moment instead of worrying about all the other things that I have to be worried about in a live stream. So the more, the point is, practice makes perfect. And yeah, at that, it's been real. It's been good. I'm glad that you guys are having some good times. Good times. It's Friday night. People were asking earlier, I'm looking up the comments, beer or bed? That's a great question. I think I'm about to go to bed. I'm about to go to bed. It's 2 a.m. But you know what? I've stayed up till 3 a.m. yesterday and the day before. Like, I don't even know what day it is anymore. I don't even know what's happening. Do you guys feel that way? Like, I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, good night, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for sticking along with this whole thing. Oh, you know what? I want to test out these chat commands. I think it only might be for Twitch. Fuck. If you guys, I don't know who's here or not, but just go, there's my websites. right at the end right when I sign off. That's when I do it. I need to figure out how to do these chat commands and like make bots, I think, for this chat so everyone can. I think that's the smart decision. But anyway, that's for my own musings. All right, everybody. I'm going to hit you with the advertisement for my album release in 8 days now. It's a live stream album release. And I'm partnering with some great people here in Milwaukee. And so just check this commercial out. Check this commercial out, is what I said. Let your virtue become real. Cultivate your family. Let your